students. Now let's have a look on permutations and combinations. What is the permutations? Arrangement. Arrangement of object is the permutations. Okay. Now in the permutations, different kinds of arrangements are there. That's why the first 4 lectures are dedicated over the permutations only. First lecture is of, let's revise it fast. Bhuvna, what was the first lecture? Fundamental counting principles, no? Which was our first lecture of permutation? Fundamental counting principles. Yes, no? Multiplication and addition. When comes multiplication? With the word and or and. When comes the we can say addition, when the word comes or. Case 1 or case 2 is happening, then we are doing the addition principle. Okay, clear? Then in the next lecture we have just the simple kind of the permutations, that is some permutations of repeated object, repeated distinct object, or permutations of the simple distinct object. Okay, for example, I have the 5 letters posted in the 4 different postcards. So what will be the answer? 5PR. Okay, clear? 5 things to be arranged at 4 places, so it will be a 5PR. Clear? Okay, so now let's have some look over here. Now I want to arrange these books in a library. Do you love use of library? Do you ever doing this thing in your life, day-to-day life? Do you have library in your college? How many of you using the library? Some students are smiling. I really don't know why they are smiling. Just because they are using it and I just asked this question luckily, or they are not using it at all and still I ask this question. So why you use library? See, there are 2 conditions. If you have a sufficient amount of books with you, then why to use library? Only use of library is not important, but when you don't have that kind of content in your textbook available with you, like in NCERT, many things are missing in NCERT, which is incorporated in JEE, right? No, so you can take a use of library. So whatever it is, now I want to arrange these books in a library. What you will do? One book is of English, mathematics, physics, chemistry, history, literature, geography. Quickly tell me what will be the arrangement, number of arrangements. Obviously we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books will be required at 7 places. Okay, it doesn't matter what that is given with the permutation only. Which one I am keeping first? English first, or maths first, or geography first? Yes or no? So we have 7 books arranged at 7 different places. So that can be done in which ways? How many ways? 7P7. With the shortcut, tell me what is the answer of NPN. What is the shortcut of NPN? I want this answer from you. Formula is very important throughout all. 49I, how it will come? No. What is the formula of NPR? Bhuvna? N factorial upon N minus R factorial. So this is NPN directly giving us N factorial, but I'll answer over here. 7 factorial upon 0 factorial. So answer will be 7I. It's not I, 7 factorial only. It's ulta I. So 7 factorial. Clear? Now, this is the arrangement of all these books in a library. So how many ways are there? What is the answer of 7 factorial? I have informed you to remember that chart as like the tables, how you are remembering. 5040, very good. So there are 5040 total ways to keep these books in a library. First physics, then chemistry. Sorry, I don't have chemistry now. First English, then physics, then chemistry, then first math, second English, third physics, or first geography, second is literature, third is history. Like this, how many ways we are creating with this permutations is the 5040. Clear? This is your previous lecture knowledge. Like arrangement of objects is possible in many kinds, and that is directly counted with the base of permutations. Clear? Okay. Now, in the reflection, this is done. So this is one of the important application of permutation. How the librarians keeping their record with the permutations. Yes or no? They can be do this things with the permutations. Now, there are some changes over here. And now tell me how many arrangements are possible with the given books. Is it same? How many of you think like this is the same one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So is it same way 9P9? What? Think and tell me at least yes or no. Now only we have that knowledgeable case. No. Be talkative. Be exploring. Is it same or not? At least you can answer correct or wrong is the next part. Obviously, I'm here to teach you the things. But what do you think? I want to take a multiple opinion. Okay, how many of you, just raise your hands, we'll have this activity now. How many of you thinks that this will be different? Raise your hands if this will be different. Okay, Sharon, you raised your hand or not? How many of you think that this will be different? Okay, Kanishka, I observed you. Achaya? No. Rachna? No. Okay, Sharon, this will be different than first one solving process. Bhuvna? Same? 9 books at 9 places. Okay. Ashrita? Different? Okay, good. Yes, your hand is visible for me. Okay. So Kanishka and Achaya are completely right. Obviously, there are some things to observe that 3 books are of same subject. Data is different. 3 are same. Maths, 2 are of history. Biology means what? There that many arrangements are already we can say cut from the total arrangement. Like if total arrangement of 9P9. Okay. What if I do biology, this two? Biology and biology. Both are a bio book of bios only. So is there is a different arrangement in biology and biology? No. Clear? So there is a number of ways will be reduced because our data is similar kind. Clear? Some of the objects are of different kind and some of the objects are of dissimilar kind. Clear? So this is our today's session, that what if some are the identical units. Clear? Okay? Got it? What is today's session? What if we have some of the identical units? Like if I want to make the arrangement of 4 girls and 3 boys. I want to make an arrangement of 4 girls and 3 boys in a row. What I'll do? Now, if girl 1 kept 1, that is also girl, and girl 2 is kept first, that is also girl, right? No. So there is not that much arrangement will be considered where girl 1, girl 2 are interchanging their positions. Clear? Okay, so this is an permutation of identical object where some of the units are identical. Okay, clear? So this is our today's session. Now, how this can be done, we are going to see today. So this here comes the thing that write down in your notebook what is today's session. Don't write permutation 2J3. You will not get this concept when you will read it once again. Write down permutations of identical object. What was previous permutations? Got it? Permutations of distinct object. Clear? Previous permutations was completely distinct object. Okay? And today's permutation is of identical objects. Now, for this things we must know the permutations. Okay? Permutations is what? Simply a arrangement. Selection is different. That is a combinations. Okay? Arrangements is the permutation that must be linear or circular. So we are just seeing linears first. Clear? We are making everything in a row or in a horizontal line or in a vertical line. Clear? So everything is linear till now. What is NPR formula? Anyone could ask this formula to you in 12th, then also you have to remember this one. NPR and minus R. Properties of NPR, I'll not ask in a detail, but just make this thing or keep in your mind what will be the answer of NPN n factorial. NP 0. What is the answer of NP0? 1. Okay. NP0 is 1. Good. N factorial upon n factorial. And what is the answer of NPN minus 1? It's again n factorial. Clear? Okay. Then important result on permutations. That is only the things. Important result are one more. What if repetition is there? Repetition of distinct object permutation. Repetition is different and identical is different. It is equal with n raised to power r. Clear? 2 blue color formulas write in your notebook because that are required today also. Repetition is allowed, then it will be purely n raised to power r. Clear? Like I want to post a 4 letters in 5 different post offices. So it will be 5 raised to power 4 because first post office is also getting ABCD letter. Second post office is also getting ABCD letter. Third post office is getting ABCD letter. Clear? So 4 different letters on 5 in the 5 different post offices means what? 5 raised to power 4. Clear? Okay. Now we'll have the concept now in the next part. Permutations involving identical object and permutations under the certain conditions. These are 2 important points for today's session. Now see, list all the letters of word C and hence see the difference. See, list all the permutations of letters in the word C and C, taken 3 at a time and see the difference. What do you observe? That is only concern. In the first attempt, we have all different books arranged with the library. But in the next time, we have some repeated, like this one is the same case. Here, all are distinct. Yes or no? Different letter. Distinct means different. These are the distinct letters. Okay. S, E, and A. And we are making their possible arrangement. S first, then E first, A first. So this can be done in a 3P, 3 ways. 3 letters arranged at 3 different places. So 3P, 3 means 3 factorial means 6. Clear? Okay. Now here we have the C is divided with the repeated pattern or identical unit. Which is the identical unit? Letter E, and times is also important. Okay. Letter E 2 times. That's why it is got at 3 factorial upon 2 factorial. So it will be 3. Clear? Okay. If E is repeated in the any word 3 times, then what will be answer? 3 factorial upon 3 factorial. Clear? Okay. So times is also important. How many times that identical unit occurs. Okay. So this is about the proper definition of identical object. Just write down in your notebook. Permutations of identical objects is equal to n factorial upon p factorial into q factorial into r factorial. Where p, q, r are identical units. So this formula converts with the any number of n number of identical units. Like see, I have 5 identical units P, Q, R, S, T. Then what will be formula? N factorial upon P factorial into Q factorial into R factorial into S factorial into T factorial. Clear? Okay, so you have to change this formula as per your requirement of the question. So it is not like that we are always taking 3 only or max to max 3 only. No. If 5 units are repeated, you have to divide with the 5 permutations, like 5 factorial, 5 different things factorial. Okay? Clear? Now, I'll give the example. Very simple. Kindly tell me the permutation of letters of word. Hmm, which one should I take? Puja. Do we have any puja in our class? No. So tell me the permutations of letters of word puja quickly. Now you are so talented. You are my students. Even we know how to take a division of 2 factorials. Just a minute. Just look. Have a look. I'm just revising this one. How we are doing division? 8 factorial upon 5 factorial. How we are doing this case? 8 into 8 and 5 difference only. So what is the difference of 8 and 5? 3 units. So I'm just taking a 3 consecutive term. 8 into 7 into 6. Clear? Okay. Upon 5 5 and hence 5 gets cons cancelled. So likewise you have to perform. Clear? So same thing with puja. Do it. 60. Okay. Acha. Fastest calculation. Acha. Then next one. Done. Everyone is getting 60. I'm not trusting into I have lots of trust issues with your solvings always. So everyone post your answer if 60 or if any other. So stepwise if I give solution of this, what is my n? Here n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total letters 5. P is the first repeating unit. That is 2. Nothing anything is therefore number of permutations is equal to 5 factorial upon 2 factorial. Clear? So 5 into 4 into 3. 60 is correct answer. Clear? Got it? So there are 60 ways to shuffle the letters of word puja. Okay? So everyone will have this 2 minutes activity. Do it for your name. Everyone's name is different and post your answer. I'm not going to cross check your answers. Just see how many letters can be shuffled in your name. And now I want to observe a most complicated name. I think so Ashrita will have a most complicated name. Mokeshwaran. Oh my god. How you are going to do this? Mokeshwaran. It's your surname? If you are getting ever answer greater than 10 factorial, answer in that factorials only. Don't get multiply if you are getting 12 factorial. 12 into 11 into, don't do that. Oh, Bhuvna is so simple, I know. So how you done it, Bhuvna? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are taking V Bhuvna as name or Bhuvna as name? 9. Taken with 9? Out of which if I take your name, 1, 2, 3 times of A, 3 times of A only divided, right? Rochna again have 2 times of A. Okay, so it's Rachna. So, but you are writing your spelling like this, right? No, Rochna is your name. Okay, Kanishka 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. K is repeated 2 times. A is repeated 2 times. Kanishka. Achya A 1, 2, 3. Oh, A is repeating 3 times, but nothing else. Mokeshwaran. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. My name is so simple. My parents at that time are knowing that permutation is so complicated. So they just kept it ARTI. Okay. Done? Mokeshwaran, you will take time, I know. So we'll have a next slide. fine quality to be done with respect to the permutations. Okay, understood? I like objects. Now let's have this with the chessboard or any kind of board system. You have to keep in your mind that what are your total moves. See, in the JEE, most of the time this kind of questions ask. You are provided some chessboard or some carom board. Carom board is not the thing, but chessboard is mostly 8 by 8. Okay, so chessboard or 6 by 6 chessboard. So this is a board given or path of anyone will be asked with this diagram. So in this diagram, suppose you are on, everyone your attention on screen. I know you are now well able to permit your name. So just do it later on and tell me in the next lecture. Not an issue. Now, suppose you are on the 4 by 6 grid and you want to go from bottom left. So start position they have given and to the end position top right. How many different paths how you can take? Like this one will be one path. Otherwise I'll go straight and then go. Which one you want simplest, that one you will follow. Okay, yes or no? Same technique is over here. Now how this works, see. First thing in this case, obviously whenever students taking a break from the colleges, in between break you are always taking a long path. But when it's about to reach home, you are taking a shortest path. But now no path is shortest or longest. If it is a square or rectangle, moves will be same. No, if I take in this way, how many horizontal moves I am taking? H1, H2, H3, H4. Okay, and how many vertical moves? And H4, not H4, H5 and H6. Right now these are my horizontal moves. How many vertical moves are there? V1, V2, V3. Clear? Now I have a 3 vertical and 6 horizontal moves. Clear? Likewise, how many total moves I required? 9 total moves. First scenario is clear. Okay. Now I will take the another path. Let's take this one. So my geometry is not that much good, but still I am a maths teacher. So this is the one path. I'll take it with the another color page. Marker is visible over here, red. Okay. Sorry. So this one is one. Then I want to go here like this one, long, straight instead of this, and this is my second path. Now calculate how many horizontal I am taking and how many vertical I am taking. With black I'll calculate. H1, H2, sorry, these are vertical, sorry. V1, V2, V3, how this comes? V4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes, this happens because this is a rectangle, not a square. Yes?
Ma'am, it will be V4 in first path, no, ma'am?
Yes. We missed one, no?
Yes.
Thank you for your observation, dear. That's why I'm just getting confused why my path changing. So this happens fine. So your attention is really honored. Now, 4 vertical and 6 horizontal. Now let's check whether we are getting same in this attempt also. V1, V2, V3, V4, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Clear? So by the way, whatever you are moving on a board, square and rectangle, you are getting 4 vertical and 6 horizontal moves. Clear? So when you will get this type of question, how you will permute the number of ways? How you will permute? My n value is 9 over here. P is the first identical unit which is kept for vertical moves. Okay, you can keep any one P, any one Q. Okay, that doesn't matter. So you can have this calculations by permutations. How will be the calculation done? What will be the proper solution? Number of ways is equal to 9 factorial upon 4 factorial into 6 factorial. Clear? Clear? Now answer me with the solving. 9 factorial upon 4 factorial into 6 factorial. Understood? Just tell me the answer of solving. 21. So there are 21 ways to get this position. So let's solve first. Yeah, 21 is correct. Clear? So solving is 21. Everyone got this solving also, because calculation is must and you must know the calculations. Clear? So this is how you can work on the rectangular sheet or any kind of sheet. So there was a previously question asked that animal want to go with the fourth step on in the north direction and 5 step in the east direction. So what will be the total number of ways to follow the same process? So this is a question produced. So same will be the answer. Clear? 4 horizontal, then vertical 3, like this. Okay, clear? So you can able to answer the examples. Now, oh my god, formulas. This is an exceptional case for the everyone. See, level of preparation is different. Though you all are in a JEE batch, still I am damn sure about this. One student is doing just a 40% preparation of JEE. One student is doing 90% preparation of JEE. One student is doing zero preparation of JEE. He is joining JEE batch, but just to clear his or her state boards. Okay, so that is your concern. But the one who want to crack the JEE, they have to remember number of shortcut to reduce your time. Obviously, these shortcuts are produced by initial formulas only. Okay, so let's understand these scenarios. What are these permutations under certain cases? This was included in the last lecture also. Number of permutations of n different things taken are at a time. Okay, fine. When a particular thing is always included in the arrangement, directly answer comes Rn minus 1 P R minus 1. I'll have this with you. See, I want to form a number with the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I am just keeping the condition that 2 will be always in the number. 2 will be always taken. What will be the answer? R at a time. So how much things I am taking at a time? 2, and let's consider 1 and 2 will be always considered. So digit 1 and 2 will be always taken. Don't have bonds, that first and last position, first and third position, that we don't have bond. Okay, so two things will be always considered, means R value is 2. Clear? So obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5 digits, already 2 digits are fixed. So how much digits I have? 3. How much places I have for them? 3, and into 2. So it is 3 into 2 with the first direct shortcut. Clear? Explanation of first property is clear. 3p 3 into. So this is the answer. Okay. N minus 1. So sorry, 5 minus 1 comes 4p4. How this is 4p4? Who will answer me? Now 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 also change their positions internally. Yes or no? So that is considered as the fourth part. So that is 4p4. It's not always 1, 2 will be taken in the count. It may be 2 and 1 also. So it is 4p4 into 2. So number of arrangements of n different things are at a time when n particular thing is never taken. That is Rn minus 1. Obviously n gets reduced with that. With the same case, if I take that 1 and 2 will be never taken. So I want to count that number forming in which 1 and 2 is not taken. So that will be n minus 1 PR. Clear? Likewise, these all properties are there. Number of permutations of n different things at a time. M is specified things comes together, like vowels comes together, or all girls comes together. So comes together is the case, then third formula is applicable. Clear? Okay. Then I have a very good trick for comes together things. In the while solving examples, I'll tell you. Okay. So that methodology is a different. You will always use that method. I'm damn sure about that. Now, next one. Number of I have trick for this also. M specified things never comes together. This I'm giving you formula that if you want to learn it with direct formula, then it must be with you. Number of permutations are taken at a time. P is less than and P particular things are always included in the arrangement. Okay, clear? These are the shortcuts or important some forms of the permutations. Okay, so we have you want a break? What? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, so take a now only you want to break or after 1 hour we'll take it. I know you're not felt exerted. No, we have a very less theory now in this part. Okay, let's take some questions. Then exactly after 1 hour I'll announce you the break. Okay, clear? Now find the number of words of permutations of the letters in the each of the following. Which one should I do? One is for you, one is for me. Bal Bharti I will do. 1, 2. Okay, first count it very clearly. So if you don't know or you are missing your count, just write it in a large manner with increased font size. But don't make it. So you can calculate with me. Now you are so talented in this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So should I show the stepwise answer in the straight-board pattern or direct calculation? Quickly. What you are expecting from me? A stepwise solution, how you are going to write such questions in the in the permutations and combinations, you need to give a lots of explanation in the straight-board pattern questions. In the straight-board pattern, no one will give you the complete credit. If this is asked for 2 marks, no one is going to give you complete credit 2 marks if you could write down 11 factorial upon 2 factorial into 3 factorial. No. Clear? So here you have to write down total number. I'm giving a complete solution of this. Total number of letters is equal to n is equal to 10. Clear? So which one is first repeating? A letter repeated how many times? 1, 2, 3. 3 times. So for A letter we are placing the P unit. So implies that P is equal to 3. Clear? Then next one. A letter after A letter. Sorry, B is the first, no? Okay, sequence doesn't matter. I'm taking now. B letter repeated how many times? One, two. B letter repeated 2 times. So implies that Q is equal to 2. Okay, A, B done. L is repeating. L no. B is done. H is repeating. No. R is repeating. No. T is repeating. No. I is repeating. No. So we are writing this. Therefore, total number of permutations So see, whenever there is a answer producing in the crores or lakhs or many digits, it is directly given in the factorial. Okay. So it may happen that in your option only you will have this answer. So if it is MCQ, so it will be 10 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial. 2 factorial into 3 factorial. So with the same formula we have done it, which is a formula n factorial upon p factorial into q factorial. Clear? Okay. So yes, before 10 factorial you need to solve. Now I am solving. Let's check whether Ashrita's answer is correct or not. 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4. This is done. 3 is cancelled. 2 into 1. So 2, 2 to the 4. So just to do the multiplication of 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 2. What is the answer? 302 400, right? Yes, you are correct. Clear? So there are total number of ways is 302 400. Clear? Okay. 3,02,400. Oh my god. Bal Bharti is making lots of words with the arrangements. Done. So combine, you can do it later on. Combine one. Okay, it's simple. Should I proceed? Now next one. You have two identical books on English. Okay, fine. Three identical books on Hindi. Okay. Four identical books on mathematics. Okay. Find the number of distinct ways of arranging them on a shelf. Okay. You will do it. Total number of books is English plus maths. English plus what subject? English plus Hindi plus maths. And if, out of which P unit is directly given, Q unit is all directly given, R unit is. Very simple question. Do it and tell me answer. Yes, 1260 is correct. Clear? Clear. While multiplying 5 twos are, use the multiple of 5s because it is directly adding zeros over your multiplication. Right now? So this one will be the quick multiplication way. That is now your count, how you are multiplying the numbers. But don't take more than 2 minutes for solving, because if you take a more time than required time, that will be hampering the remaining questions in JEE. Okay, though they are simple, that will be remaining unseen only. Now a coin is tossed and the question is asked. A coin is tossed 8 times, and how many ways we can obtain 4 heads and 4 tails? At least 6 heads. Okay, so 4 heads and 4 tails are very simple. N is 8, 4 is P, and 4 is Q. Clear? Okay. Now first do the first bit and tell me the answer. 8 into 7 into 6 into 5, 4 into 3 into 2, 3 to the 6, 2 to the 8, 5 to the 10, 70, right. So first win is producing 17. Now what about at least 6 heads? What about at least 6 heads? Hold, tell me the answer. At least 6 heads. Either 6 heads, 2 tails, right? No? See, no, with the at least condition, you have to work on probability also. In probability, you will many times get this condition at least, okay? So, if I am getting at least 6 heads, first case arises that at least 6 heads and 2 tails. Obviously, 2 time calls are again tossed, no, which will have no head result, means tails is the result, clear? So, see with the case of at least 6 heads, first I am writing the cases. It clearly means that um, 6 heads and 2 tails. Or, yes, no? Or will be connective. 7 heads and 1 tail. And or 8 heads, 0 tails. Clear? Okay. Now we know best that whenever and we are getting multiplied and whenever or we are getting added. But now what will be the answer? What will be the result? So implies that calculation will be, or calculation is equal to 8 factorial will be total 6 heads into 2 tails. Plus I am taking for or 7 factorial upon, sorry, 8 factorial will be answer 8 factorial upon 7 factorial into 1 factorial plus 8 factorial upon 0 factorial. Clear? Clear? Okay, so 8 factorial into 0 factorial. So do this calculation, you will get the quick answer 8 into 7 by 2 plus 8 plus 8 factorial completely gone 1. Okay, so answer will be sorry. Clear? Yes or no? Okay. Now my question for all is, what about if I ask you the question, this is asked now, but if I'm telling you to solve this one, at most 6 heads, what will be the case? At most 6 heads. Means starting from 0 max to max 6. Clear? Got it? Starting from 0 max to max 6. So 0 head, 7 tails, oh sorry, 8 tails plus 1 head, 6, 7 tails plus 2 heads. Got it? Clear? This will be the case. So do it for at most 1. Don't do the calculations. Don't do the calculations. It will take times. 3 tails and 6 head 2 tails. Clear? So this is the case. Now this is the case, no? Now I'll make you understand the ideal meaning of this. How you are going to solve this one ideally. First thing, consider the all cases. All cases means what? 8p8. If it is not of the identical pattern, then it is 8p8, right? No? So 8 factorial. Now, out of which all cases, instead of calculating these many cases, which is not included, that is a simple no. Which is not included cases in this scenario, 7 heads 1 tail and 8 heads 0 tails. Clear? So another method of writing this at most condition or solving this at most condition can be total minus opposite. Total minus not considered case. Clear? That is also a pattern while solving the simple questions of permutations. Total cases minus not considered cases. Okay? Clear? So this can be the simple ways for solving. Instead of writing 1 to 6 calculations, 7 and 8 calculation substituted from the total calculations, minus from the total calculation will produce the same answer. Clear? This will work in probability. At that time also I'll make you understand. Clear? Okay? Now, we'll have these questions after a break. Let's take a break of 10 minutes as you want. Okay? Clear? Okay. Hello everyone. Let's get back to the solving part. Am I audible? Quickly on your cameras. Done with the break. Okay. Now let's solve the next question. Find the number of ways arranging the letters of the word mathematical. In how many ways these arrangements will have the vowels together. Now see, these are the examples with the conditions. Okay. So if we forget about the condition, we have to want a plain permutation of mathematical word. How we are going to do that? Number of ways, P identical units, Q identical units. Okay. Yes or no? Now they want out of that much total cases, they want just the cases wherein the vowels are always together. Clear? Okay. So how we are going to solve this question? Anyone? What idea comes in your mind? What idea comes in your mind? First thing, see what I am doing now. And this is then called as a block method. At the previous shortcuts, I just made you understand that I have used this word, that this is another method. I'll show the quick method. Now how many vowels are there? How many vowels are there? What are the vowels? Let's teach and learn English. What are the vowels? Let's check your knowledge. What are the vowels? You know. A, E, I, O, U. Yes, everyone knows the one what I am knowing. So A, E, I, O, U are known as a vowels. Okay. So let's sort out A, E, I, O, U out of this. So what will do with the total ways? If I take it plain permutation, it will be 12 factorial, out of which what is repeating? So you can convert the whatever word given to you, you can better to convert it into the this pattern. How many times M is there? M2, A, 3, then T, no, then E, H is there. Okay, E, T2, sorry, then H is no, E is no, M is done, A is done, T. Okay, I and C. Clear? Yes, no? So mathematical word is holding this much. Let's cross check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yes, these are the total 12 letters. And this is the adjustment. Clear? P is equal to 2, Q is equal to 3, R is equal to 2. Clear? Okay, but now we don't have this much concern. We are concerned with the vowels. So what are the vowels? We can sort it out. A, 3 times. A, E 1 times. I 1 times. Clear? Okay. So, yes or no? So, out of 12 letters, I am making a unity of all vowels together. Clear? Means what? See, pay attention over here. I am making the unit of 5 vowels together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, basically what I want to do. These are my 12 letters. Okay. So what I want to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Obviously 12 letters, any letter will be at any place, but this will be the arrangement. Okay. And I am making this 5 vowels as a 1 unit. So this 5 vowels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is taken as in 1 unit. Clear? 5 vowels is taken as an 1 unit. So this unit can be moved. Yes or no? If you imagine this very clearly, if we take it, I'm just taking with the highlighter. or pointer at worst place, or I will move this unit anywhere in this number, okay, or in this arrangement. Yes or no? So that 5 vowels is considered as a 1 unit. Clear? Okay. So how much vowels we have? Out of 12 we have a 5 vowels. Then how many consonants? How many consonants? 7 consonants. Okay. So these 7 consonants and 1 unit of vowel. 1 unit of vowel. Clear? Okay. So how many total units we have? So I'm just making you understand the shortcut process. Total units we have 8 factorial. Clear? Out of which, is there anything repeating in the consonants? M 2 times and T 2 times. Clear? So 7 consonant plus 1 unit of vowel is added extra. So 8 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Into the adjustment of vowel is done. How much it is done? 5 factorial upon 3 factorial. Is it cleared or not? Adjustment of consonant and adjustment of vowels is done. Clear? Okay. Arrangement of consonant and arrangement of vowels. So and is a condition that consonants are arranged, that is complete 7 units of consonants along with 1 unit of vowel is considered at one place. Okay. So that's why it is 8. Clear? Understand that 8. So it is 8 factorial, out of which 2 factorial are repeating. Hence, vowels. In the vowels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 letters are there. 3 are A. So that's why 3 divided by 3 factorial is the answer. Clear? Solve and tell me the answer. So our total answers becomes 8 factorial upon in which vowels are together. So tell me the final answer. There are number of arrangements are 1680 in which vowels are together. Got the same? Got the same? 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. Yes. So 1680 will be. So you can clear? So when you will have it together. Now just changing this question. Okay. Instead of this, I'll just add one question. 1 minute. C. Find the number of ways of arranging the letters of word mathematical where vowels never comes together. What you will do in neighbor condition? Now together condition is done. How you are going to do in a together condition? You will assume the group method. Clear? You are making the group of together things and that will be doing with the permutation. Okay. So now what will be the neighbor together condition? All cases minus together cases. Write down in your notebook that whenever the example is there with the together condition, how you will write down now? First write down permutations of the together cases. Permutations of the together cases. Done. Below that write down. Take the together required thing as a single unit. Take the together required thing as a single unit. And hence perform the permutations of remaining objects added with the one unit. Permutations of remaining objects added with the one unit. This case is done. Okay. Below that write down permutations of objects. Some objects never comes together. Permutations of some objects never comes together. What will be the cases now? All cases minus together cases. Write down all cases minus together cases. So in our particular question of word mathematical, what are the all cases? 12 factorial upon what are the all cases? 12 factorial upon 2 factorial into 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Yes, no? So these are our all cases. These are our all cases. And what are together cases we count last time? These are my together cases. Clear? Now just do the calculations, you will get the answer. 8 factorial, sorry, total cases are 12 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 factorial minus 8 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 factorial. What you are able to take common, you can do that first. So if you take 8 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 factorial common, what remains? Into 11 into 10 into 9. Yes, no? On this end. 12 into 10 into 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 factorial, out of which 8 factorial is common, minus 1. So this one is answer 1680 we calculated previously into, do this one. 12 into 11 into 10 into 9. 11187 9. So don't do multiplication. It is taking so much digits. So process is clear. If answer is going so long, we already created this question. That's why this may happen. But cases are clear. Okay. Now, so you can answer it later on when you will have a relaxed time. If I show on the calculator, it will be 19 lakh 956 into 720. This was his answer. Okay. But such a long digit will not be asked in the permutation. Okay. Ashrita, you are getting same or different? Okay, fine. Just check it later on. I'm just making you understand the concept. Now multiplication, everyone knows how to multiply. Okay. So, my God, we have this much space for here. So we are done with 1680 over here. Okay. The number of 9-digit numbers that can be formed using the all digits of the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, so that the even digits occupy only even places. Now, even digit is occupying even places. So what you will do? JEE Mains 2023. If you could able to do that arrangement, first thing, how many even places are there? How many even digits are there? Sort it. And how many odd places are there and how many odd digits are there? Okay. Now in a 9-digit number, obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. First place, second place is even, E2, E3, E4, 4 only, right? And how many odd places are there? O1, O2, O3, O4, O5. Okay. So I'm just giving you the hint. Arrangement of even places and arrangement of odd places. Together done, no? Both are together done. So and is there. So what will be the answer? So is equal to. Now what is the even places? What is the E set? What are the even digits? 2, 4, 2, 4. Right, no? 2, 4, 2, 4. What are the odd digits? 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. So what will be the answer? Arrangement of even places is 4 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Into arrangement of odd places is 1, 5 factorial upon 1 repeated 3 times. So 3 times factorial into 2 factorial. Clear? Clear? Very simple JEE 2023 question. Last attempt of JEE, this question was there. Such questions will not take more than 20 seconds for you. That will be beneficial for you in the some of the remaining question solving. So tell me answer. Arrangement of even places and arrangement of odd places. So answer will be 60. Clear? Please have a smile on your face if it is clear. With your smiling, I'll get to know that it's clear. The one who are smiling, for them it's clear. Ashrita is so much smiling. Okay. Mokeshwaran, it's clear. You have to smile, no? Okay, done. Fine. Rachna, it is clear? Then smile. Okay. Now, the number of words with or without meaning, that is not a concern, made so that using the letters of word mathematics in which C and S do not come together. So what is the do not come together case? First come together case is calculated. All cases is calculated. Come together case is calculated. Come together is subtracted from all cases. Clear? So just make a C and S as a one unit. Okay, clear? Then after this they have given some more question that is equal with 6 factorial into k. Already they have reduced our task. 6 factorial is sorted out from the calculation. 6 factorial is taken common. Okay, and k times, and we have to answer it for the k value. Clear? If you see, there are many numerical values questions comes with the permutations. Okay, so this is not negative, so you can answer freely, right? No, so try it. Everyone try it. I want this question without my help. Okay, pay attention. I think you will miss this too. That's why I'm just making first. See, total arrangements is 11 letters, out of which 2A, 2M and 2T. So 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Clear? Okay. Then arrangements where C and S comes together. So I'm assuming CS as a one unit and 9 letters. Now CS also can change their position. No, C first, S second, or S first, C second. Clear? Okay. So that's why we are arranging 2P2 extra over here. That is a 2 factorial which is equal with 2. Clear? Okay, this red color extra calculation is clear, which is made for CS internally can change their places by 2P2 ways. So this is multiplied with 2P2. Clear? So this arrangement will be equal with 10 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So 2 to cancel, here remains as reduced format. Clear? So our total arrangement, C and S letters never comes together. Never word is very important. What is the answer? All arrangements minus comes together arrangement. So what is the answer? All arrangement is 11 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial minus 10 factorial upon 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So if I take factorial common, so let's take 6 factorial common. What remains inside you need to solve. If I take out of 11, I am taking a 6 common. So it is 11 into 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 upon 2 to the 4, 4 to z, or 2 into 2 into 2. 7, 10, 9, 8, 6, 7 minus 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, 1, 2 into 2. Just do these calculations. It's coming 5670, 6 factorial into 5670. Where should I write down answer? So answer is C. What is my final answer? 6 factorial into 5670 comparing with comparing with 6 factorial into k. What is the answer of k? K is equal to 5670. So answer is B option. Clear? Yes or no? Please, big smile on your faces. 670 is our final answer. Okay. If you have a smiley in your chat box, please put a smiley if you don't want to smile. Okay. Fine. So this is about the cases where it never comes together. That is already told to you. But it will take time solving in the JEE, because there are 3 things to be solved for one answer. Okay. Now, the number of words with or without meaning that can be formed using the all letters of the word association so that vowels occur together. All vowels we want together. Ready? Steady, go. JEE 2023. First sort all vowels, then sort all consonants. So I'm solving same. V set is, consonant set is A, 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 E, I. Then again A, then again I. SSC nation is the word. SSC nation. Okay, I. A, I, then A, I, then O. Six. And S, comma, S, comma, S, comma, S, comma, N, A, T, I, O is done, N. 7. Yes. So now we have permutation of vowels. Into permutation of consonants. Six factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial. N is equal to consonants plus 1 unit of vowels. Don't forget. Students makes this mistake. In the very much small energetic solving, they are missing that consonant plus 1 unit of vowel which is moving here and there. Yes or no? That we need to take in a calculation. So that is 8. That's why it's 8 factorial upon S time S 4 times, so 4 factorial upon 2 factorial. Now you are so talented. You are my students. You can easily permit this words. Tell me final answer. I'm making smiley over here behalf of you. 50400. Everyone is getting the same. See my smiley. 50400. Yes, no? See, you are able to crack JEE 2023 questions. So how much you are covered? Okay. So this is not an easy case. Okay, next. The total number of 6 digits numbers formed using the digits 4, 5, 9 only divisible by 6. First thing, ये तो matter हो गया. 6-digit number and 3 digits are provided only. So 4 may be repeating, 5 may be repeating, 9 may be repeating, or 4 and 5 both are repeating, or 5 and 9 both are repeating, or 5, 4, 9 all three are repeating. Yes or no? So what to do? And even that in that also 6 divisibility is taken. In that also we need to check that 6 divisibility. What is the divisibility of 6? Divisibility tests are very important in permutations. Okay. Who will tell me the divisibility? The one which is divisible by 2 and 3 is it divisible by 6? Yes, no? So what is divisibility by 2? So we want a number of a kind in which the even place is at unit place. Even number is at unit place. 2 is done and last two digits are summing up, or the sum of last two digits is divisible by 3. Clear? Okay. So this is the divisibility test of 6, that is last digit even and last two digit sum is divisible by 3. Clear? Okay. This is a divisibility test of 6. So if you see, what is the last digit? 4 will be the only last digit, no? No matter what is the number, 4 will be the last digit. So 1, 4 have already fixed his position. Clear? Okay. So if we say with this scenario, we are left with the thing that how many digit number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in that 4 I've taken its last place. Okay. So now just understand the table of 6. Invest 4 comes in the last. And with the 5s. Okay. Now 4 plus 4 is 9. Sorry, is 8. Okay. So which is not divisible. But 5 plus 4 is divisible. It's summing with 9. So it is divisible by 3 also. Clear? So this one is not acceptable. But this one is acceptable. Clear? Now, in this sense, let's let's move on with the condition that 4 is repeating. Okay, so 4 is repeating all 6 times, 4 is repeating all 3 times. Okay, these are only two cases arises first. So what is the case 1? 4 taken all 6 times. What will be the permutation? If only 4 is in use, so this is a 6 factorial upon 6 factorial. So this is only one way. Clear? Okay, 4 is taken 6 times. Now, next case is the 4 is forming the digits with the 3 times. Okay. Now, either it will be 4, 3. So, what will be the case 2? If you go with the calculations deep, this is a 4. Case 2 is 4, 3 times and 5, 3 times. Or 4, 3 times and 9, 3 times is divisible by 6. Clear? Okay. Tell me answers of permutations quickly. Now you are so talented. It is a 4 factorial. So 6 factorial upon this is using letter 4 5s, and this is using letter 4 9. So these are the permutations: 5 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial, and 5 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial. So this comes answer 543. So 533 gets cancelled. 5 into 4 upon 2, it is 10. So obviously this is also 10. Case 2 is clear. Okay. Now what will be the case 3? All 4 5 9 are used. So if we take this one, then it comes 4 5 9 4 4 4. So now you have to think on the numbers only. See, when we are getting the case 3, that is 4 5 9, using all the 3 digits, use of 4 5 9. 4 5 9. This is a digit form with the 4 5 9. So obviously you need to fix out the places and you have to take the calculations. There are many cases arises under the 4 5 9. So case 1 is 4 5 9 4 4 4, 4 5 9 5 5 5, 4 5 9 9 9 9, and 4 5 9 4 5 9. If you could check it later on, you will get the answer. Okay. So just write down with this number 4 5 4 5 9 4 4 4. So what is the permutation? Just check it. Next is the 4 5 9 5 5 5. Then third case is 4 5 4 times 9. These numbers are already summing up which is divisible by 3. Clear? How I am solving, how I am taking with the divisibility by 3 test. Clear? Okay. Otherwise you will ask me that, ma'am, what is the rocket science behind this? Nothing. This is an answer which is a number summing up with the number divisible by 3, and 459 is the next fourth case under same. 459 459. What is the answers? This one is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So together unit is taken 1, so it is 5 factorial upon 3 factorial, 5 factorial upon 4 factorial, and 5 factorial upon 4 factorial. 4 is already fixed, so I am taking 5 factorial upon 3 factorial. 1 4 is already fixed. No, this is 5 factorial upon 4 factorial. Both are 5 factorial upon 4 factorial, and this one is 5 factorial upon 4 repeated twice. 1 4 is fixed, so we not allowed to take that 4. 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Clear? So just answer me this one. I'm changing the colors of final answer 1 10 10, so that it will be more beneficial to add. 1 10 10. Okay, this is 5 4. 5 4s are 20. 5 1 2 times 5. This is an A case, B case, C case. So for C case also we are getting 5, and for D case we are getting 5 4. So 5. Clear? Okay. So now sum up all cases, you will get the answer. Just sum up the all cases, you will get the answer. Oh, 5 to 4 is there. So last answer is 30, no? So 30 will be the answer. Now just sum up the cases. 30 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 1. So 81 will be the total answer. So total answer will be 30 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1. I'm just adding all, which is equal with 81. Clear? So this is about the JEE 23 question of identical objects. Got it? Clear? But this is not a smiling question at all. I know the conditions is required lots of imagination power, and imagination power comes with the JEE questions. Okay, you have to imagine the things. Everything is like what can be placed at that place and even everything. Okay, now last question. 8 persons are the transported from city A to city B in 3 cars of different makes. Okay, so A to B transportation is taken, okay, by the means of 3 cars. Clear? Now if each car can accommodate at most 3 persons, we have to transport 8 persons, but each car, C1 is having capacity of 3 persons, C2 is having capacity of 3 persons, and C3 is having capacity of 3 persons. Clear? Okay, so accommodate at most 3 persons only. So find the number of ways in which they can be transported. So what can be done? Think on. Okay, see. Now, first thing, I have a total weights 8 factorial, right? Okay, 3 factorial for first card, 3 factorial for second card. Okay, now 3, 3, 6 factorials, then 2 are only left. No, we don't left with the 3 now. Obviously, no. 3, 3, 6 are already gone. 6 persons already transported at anyhow case. Okay, so only 2 persons are left. So that 2 will be in an identical card. Clear? So first 3 will be in the first car, for example, or any 3 will be in the first car, any 3 will be in the second card. So that is the identical units 3, 3. Clear? And the remaining 2 will be in the one car. So that are only 2 factorial. Clear? Now 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial. Now internally these choices are like 3 cars. Okay, 3 cars will be arranging by the, or which one is gone first, we are not know. If C1 is going first, C2 is going first with 3 persons, C3 is going first with 3 persons, that we know, don't know. So that why internally that 3 cars will be 3p 3 ways. Clear? Okay, so our total number of ways will be 8 factorial upon 3 factorial into 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Clear? Okay, this is the total number of ways. Just do the calculations and tell me answer. Okay, now in the 3p 3 ways, or just for this one I'll make another understanding. See how many types of there, just we have a simple count, so I'm just making here only car 1, car 2, car 3. What is the first possibility? First 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 3. Any other possibility will arise? No. So there are only 3 possibilities. Clear? Okay. Three possibilities. So there are three possibilities. So that's why I'm just writing multiplying with the 3. Clear? So what will be the answer? Complete answer will be 8 factorial upon 3 factorial into 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 3 possibilities. Clear? Do it now. One 1680 will be your answer. Clear? So total number of possibilities so that the persons can be transported as 1680 different ways. Okay? Yet today we have seen the identical objects JEE questions. What we have seen, so there are many interesting questions given to you in JEE 23 under identical only. See, JEE Mains 2023, JEE Mains 2023, 23. So this requires a very much time to sort these questions for you selectively under the same topic. Clear? How much topics do we have? If one lecture is divided into one topic is divided into 5 lectures, like I have a 30 chapters, 11th and 12th, and out of which I am sorting for you. So this is an extra task, okay? So you have to solve the self practice questions as well, and I am expecting your doubts in the doubt forum. Clear? Okay. Now, what we have seen today? Permutations involving all kinds of identical objects, together events, not together events, certain conditions, critical conditions, and JEE based questions of that.